Bro, I'm about to start going back to making videos on my phone. I'm gonna pose for a thumbnail real quick because... Okay, that works. I'm not gonna read that for y'all. Like, bro, baby, that shit been working. I just read these two. What was I saying? See, this is where... Now, this video, I'm gonna mark it as not for kids because a lot of the things that I'm gonna say is not for kids. So yeah, there's a lot of things out here to keep her clean. You need to prioritize her, okay? She's not nothing to be played with. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Naii.Elyy. If you're new to my channel, why did I say it like that? Hold on. Let's get this ring light in this. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel and make sure to click that subscribe button and join me. So today we are filming a girl talk. I posted on my story and I asked you guys to ask me like questions or topics to talk about for a girl talk. And my camera wanna keep doing that same shit, baby. I'm gonna go get a extension cord. Like, what is up with this camera? Bro, I'm about to start going back to making videos on my phone. Okay, now it's charging. Ooh. Okay, so I asked you guys on my Instagram because I told you guys that I was going to do this again, and I'm picking 4 more topics. Hopefully you guys didn't say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying. Okay, we got a good amount of views. But like, these are all like Q&A questions. All I know is that official_K.10 said, "Nah, I love you so much. You inspire me so much, and you're very pretty. My name is Kaylin." Well, thank you, Kaylin. I love you, and you make me happy. I'm trying to find some really good ones here, but they're all questions, y'all. When I say Q&A, that's when like y'all are answering questions for me. When I say girl talk, I'm talking about like things that girls like to talk about. Like if it's you and me right now, and like you're a girl watching this, what will we talk about type shit, you know? Somebody said, any tips on getting rid of pimples? Actually, I'm glad somebody asked this because I can literally show you guys, or if you want to go look back on my other videos, you know, my skin throughout the years has changed a lot. But my skin has cleared up hella. Like, I know there's beauty mode on this camera, but if I come in close, there's no reason for the beauty mode to come on. Like, it's just hyperpigmentation. But I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna like insert pictures and even videos for you guys to see. Like, my skin was bad not even like a few months ago. I actually went to a dermatologist and I got it like, you know, I don't know what's the word for it, like not professionally, but like instead of just looking at YouTube videos and like, oh, how can I clear my skin, which that works sometimes too, but sometimes the better thing to do is to go straight to a dermatologist. So I have Medicaid still. I don't know why, because I'm literally grown. Like, I thought that was like for kids, but I have free Medicaid still, and I was like, let me take advantage of this before they take this opportunity away from me. So I called my Medicaid. You call them, they'll let you know all of the dermatologists that are like free of charge. So luckily, and thank, you know, the Lord, that I was able to have the treatment that I have for my skin now completely free. Like, I didn't have to pay for anything, but basically I can tell you guys, I can show you guys what I use on my skin. Hold on, let me go grab it, because so there's a lot of things right here right now, but I'm gonna pose for a thumbnail real quick because okay, that works. Basically, okay, let's start with what I first started with. So when I first started, they put me on antibiotics. Now, I'm gonna tell you something about antibiotics. These were so strong. It's called doxycycline hycalate. So it's called doxycycline, whatever the freak that is. And this is an antibiotic. So it did work. I'll tell you what it did. It made all like my soft zits or whatever, it made them hard. So they would literally just fall out of the pores. Like that's what this did. I used to have to take them 2 times a day, one when I wake up, one before I go to sleep. But bro, this was so strong. Like when I was on my period, I could not take it with ibuprofen because the ibuprofen would not work. This would overdo anything else that I would take in my body. So I actually stopped taking them and I stopped getting the refills because this is really strong. At least for me it was. Like I don't know why I was doing that with my body. But yeah, I was on antibiotics. I did that for about the first 5 months. I took this for 5 months and then I got off of it. And so then I had 2 topical creams. One, it's called Siladimicin. I'm not gonna read that for y'all. But this is like a watery thing. Like you pump this onto your skin like that and then you spread it around. It's like liquidy, like water. This I also got. I still use this to this day. Right when I wake up after cleansing my face, and you let it sit, and then the same thing right before you go to bed. I guess I should do this by steps. I have hopped on and off of cleansers, but I really like this one. It's a Neutrogena Deep Clean because it's for normal to oily skin, which I have a combination of both. I know that there's like good cleansers and this one is not that expensive. I used to use the CeraVe, but it was just expensive and for no reason because this one works just as well and it's half the price. So yeah, just use a nice cleanser that you feel really cleanses your face and gets in there. Like, cleanse your skin. Make sure you're rubbing. Don't just sit there and wipe it off. No, you gotta rub it in. So yeah, so once I cleanse with this, right after I go in with this one. I'm gonna show y'all my daytime routine. After I do that, I go in with the hydration gel. Now this is the Equate Walmart brand because baby, I'm not trying to spend $20 on no freaking moisturizer. This is already $12 at that for un pedacito. I don't even know, like let me show y'all. This shit is so tiny, like $12 for this, but it works so good. Like I'm not gonna lie, this has help clear my skin a lot because my skin was dehydrated, and what you need is a hydrating gel that does not have oil, and that's what this was. So this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, like the cheaper version, like the knockout, is that how you say it? I don't know. And then for the daytime, of course, I go in with a sunscreen because sunscreen is important. This one I like because it is oil free. It's oil free, but it's also a moisturizer. I'm not gonna lie, it leaves like a white cast, but if you rub it in long enough, especially if you're blending it in with this one, or like you put it right after you hydrate, and then under my eyes, above my eyebrows, under my eyebrow, right on the side of my lips, and a little bit on just this side of my nose, I go in with the Nivea. I do not put a lot. Like literally, I've had this forever and it's still full. It's not something to like drench your skin in. It's just those parts of my face are very dry. Every other part of my face is oily, but those parts of my face are so dry, and you gotta kind of like train those dry parts of your face to stay extra hydrated. And this does have oil, but that's why I put very minimal. It's those parts of my face that I'm trying to rejuvenate, if that makes sense. So yeah, and that's for the daytime. Now for nighttime, it's basically the same thing. Wash my face, this thing. Then after that, I go in with Retin A. This was also prescribed by my dermatologist. I know that there's like an over-the-counter version of this, but this one specifically is the one that my Medicaid was able to cover, so I don't know if there's a difference. But basically, this is like a face mask peel. Like it makes your skin peel. This is why my skin is peeling. But if you're hydrating your skin, it's not like a very strong peel. It's like a very minimal peel. I need to speed this up because I've been talking forever. As soon as I'm done going in with that, then I go back in with the moisturizer. Then after the moisturizer, I go in with Arnicare. Arnicare is a bruise gel, and I saw somebody do a TikTok where they were like, this helps with the dark circles under your eyes, and you guys know that I've been dealing with that. So it has helped a lot. I do see an improvement, and I think it's way better than putting coffee under my eyes because I was trying to do that and it was kind of irritating me. But yeah, I do that just under my eyes. Of course, I go in right after, same thing again. All the dry spots, I do that. And then this is the last one. This is also prescribed by, but this is specifically from the dermatologist that I go through. Like they make this in their office. So you would definitely have to go to this company, which is Dr. Robert A. Norman Dermatology. They make this in their lab, and it's a hyperpigmentation cream. Like it helps with the hyperpigmentation. It has been working a lot. This is very strong. You're only supposed to use it on the parts that have a Oh, hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna re-put, like, bro, baby, that shit been working. This is all prescribed, but if you guys are wondering about a good cleanser, here we got a good cleanser right here. The deep clean. I also showed y'all the Arnicare, the hydration gel. Y'all cannot see that. Avea cream, you could just get the small one, and then the CeraVe sunscreen lotion. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, I would say drink a lot of water, have a good cleanser, have a good moisturizer, figure out what type of skin you have, and go to a dermatologist. Especially if you're younger, you got Medicaid, get that shit for free, baby. Do not wait until you gotta pay for it. Let's see if we have another good one. Please give me something spicy. I thought, look, last time I asked y'all, y'all was over here talking about, oh, like periods and shit. Somebody said, how are you doing today? Amy Ragdamus. I don't know if I said that right. I'm doing good. How are you? Bro. I just read the stupidest question. What? I'm not even gonna answer that. I'm so sorry. Okay, somebody said, what's the best knowledge to give anybody? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I have the best advice, because let's be freaking for real. I'm still growing. I'm still learning as I'm growing. But I feel like the best advice just in life in general is to just live your life while you can. Make the best decisions possible that you can make for yourself, because this is your life. You were given your own personal life. Do everything that you want to do. Do not do things for other people. Like, live your life for yourself. Do whatever makes you happy. Stop stressing. Let's say you were to die tomorrow. Everybody else is gonna move on with their personal lives. Like, for an example, you die tomorrow. I know this is so upfront, but like, I'm just being honest. Guess what? If you was with somebody, they gonna wake up the next day, go to work, or do whatever they do in their regular day lives. Yes, they're gonna mourn. Everybody's gonna mourn, but they're gonna go back to living their personal life. Your mother, same thing. Gotta go keep doing what she's doing. Your father, same thing. Gotta go keep doing what they doing. Whatever your situation is, everybody that you are around is gonna continue with their life once your life is done. So if you're still here and you're still alive, that is a blessing. Do not take that shit for granted. Live your life for you. I always say it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I feel like that's the best advice. Like, if you ever feel like something is making you feel shitty, bitch, leave. Get the fuck out the way. Like, or you just gonna sit there? No, baby. Be happy. That's the best advice. Be happy. Live your life. Go crazy. Not too crazy, but just do whatever makes you happy, regardless of what people say, because a lot of people is talking shit up in this, but I still do whatever I want to do at the end of the day. So off the dome, we're gonna go. I saw one that was talking about like hygiene for her, for the I'm not gonna put that in here. Now, this video, I'm gonna mark it as not for kids, because a lot of the things that I'm gonna say is not for kids. So, but I know that a lot of younger people probably are still gonna be watching this. So if you're a younger lady, girl, some of the stuff I'm gonna say here is not meant for you. I am 20 years old, about to be 21. So therefore, that's why I'm speaking for like a much older group of women, just all around really. But some of the tips that I'm gonna give is not meant for kids, but I'm gonna just go off. I'm gonna be straightforward, because I just have to. As women, as ladies, we discharge, and that discharge is actually cum. That discharge is actually cum. Like, we are naturally coming, like not having an orgasm, but our body releases it naturally. So I'm not a scientific person, okay? I'm just telling you what I've known and what I've seen and felt. And so that's why we naturally, as we're walking, sometimes you just feel like what the hell? Yeah, that's what that is. That's normal. That's natural. That discharge, especially when we've been out all day, obviously it's gonna get like humid down there. Like, it's gonna, baby, we've been walking all day. We've been working all day. Like, especially when I was younger, it was bad. Like, when I first started my period, when I was 11 years old, and like literally right after that, it was going crazy. I was like, what is going on? We're just gonna go on to like the wash. Like, what do I use? So I don't use regular soap. I don't use regular soap or even body wash or anything down there. I use always a feminine wash, and this literally retails for $1 at your local Dollar Tree. So there's no reason for you not to get one, and it's a big enough bottle. I used to get the one at Walmart. It's literally just $1 more, and it's an even bigger bottle than that. I noticed after just using feminine wash only down there, it really does help. Like, it really, I don't know what it is. This is freaking magic. Like, stop using regular soap down there. Use feminine wash. Like, I guess it really is something with the pH balance. I don't know what it is, baby, but this shit work, okay? I'm not gonna get into the scientific facts. I'm gonna just get into the reality of what I've been through. That is a lifesaver. But yeah, my cycle lasts 4 days. I do have, let me not tell y'all that, but shit. Just know that my periods are not regular. They're not regular. I was literally like advised to go on birth control. It's just a lot, but I did not want to get on birth control. You know, after those 4 days, 5 days of having your cycle on, now you have to rejuvenate everything down there, baby, because you was just bleeding out your fucking coochie. Like, let's be for real, you gotta clean that. So that's why they have things called douches. If you don't know what a douche is, it kind of looks like a enema. It's a liquid bottle with a stick, and you stick it in there and you squirt the bottle and you clean everything in there, which makes sense because how else are you going to get everything out of there? So if you're going through your cycle and you're not even like getting in there, you're just what, babe, like, come on now, we got to be a little bit smarter than that. All right, so now here's where I'm going to start talking about things that have helped me a lot with the discharge and all of those things, and just hygiene, period. I'm going to be super upfront with y'all. Toys. Yep, toys. They help a lot. Like, I've been single for already 3 years, I think. I don't even remember how long it's been, but I've been single for a minute. So, you know, I got into that. I got into doing that, and I'll tell y'all, ever since I started using toys, like, the discharge is so minimal, because just think about it. Like, you're already doing it. You're already discharging everything that would have naturally came out of you, but you're just doing it. Like, I do not discharge as much as I used to at all. Like, literally so freaking little I discharge. I don't know if that's why I don't discharge no more, but it's not a coincidence that ever since I started doing that, I don't discharge as much. So vibrators, toys, you know, stuff like that. Even with, look, just listen to me, okay? Even with getting in there, like, it really does help get everything out of there. If you're in a relationship, I would say, girl, still use it. Like, who cares? And it's not something that you do every day. You just do it whenever you want to do it. But that's all preference, of course, as well. Like, I'm just letting y'all know, truthfully, I really strongly feel like that is something that helped me a lot with, like, not discharging all the time, and just getting everything up out of there. So yeah. Okay, now let's get down to the basics of it. Even if you took a nice shower before you went to bed, baby, you still better wake up and clean her. I don't know if everybody does this, like, when you clean yourself on the toilet. I've done that, like, and that's usually what I do in the mornings when I wake up. Instead of taking a whole nother shower, because I still feel fresh from the shower I took last night, I still wake up and sit on the toilet, and then you get a cup or a taza or whatever, and you fill it with water. You know, you just wash yourself while being on the toilet, and you just do it with this, and just still, even though you wake up still feeling fresh, at least still clean her. Baby, she got to go through a whole day again. So, and you know, that's just like avoiding all of that smell and stuff like that. You don't want to be stinking around people that you don't even know, even people that you do know. Baby, either way, it's not something you want to do. I would definitely say have a lot of panties. Have a lot of panties, depending on how many showers you take. If you're taking one like in the middle of the day, and then at night before you go to bed, and then you're waking up in the morning and you're cleaning yourself down there, that means that you're going through three panties a day. That means that you need to have a lot. Like, I'm talking about a lot. I have a drawer dedicated to just panties, like a whole freaking drawer. I would say I probably have like close to 100 pairs. Like, you just need a lot, because you need to keep cleaning down there. Like, you can't just let it sweat and all this. It's humid. It's humid down there. It's wet down there. So if you are not constantly cleaning it or keeping it like nice and clean, then, you know, feminine wipes, baby wipes, even, wipe it up. Don't just use toilet paper sometimes. Sometimes you need to wipe it up. It's just all about staying clean, really. I know that there's like yeast infections and stuff like that. That's why it's so important to clean down there, especially if you're like me. I'm the type of person, I like to wear tight clothes, which that causes yeast infections too. I've never gotten one because of tight clothes. You know, that's why it's important to clean down there even after. Oh, that's another thing. But baby, there's so many things that if you're sexually active and you're done, at least go to the bathroom and do a little something, because baby, you need to pee right after you need to pee, and you need to make sure that you like wipe down there, like get all that stuff off, because if you literally just sitting there in it, like baby, no, you need to make sure you clean down there after doing sexual activities. That will prevent yeast infections, all that stuff. Or sorry, I meant UTI. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so like if you do get a yeast infection, it happens sometimes, it's normal. Use Monistat. I know what's it called, coconut oil or something like that works really good down there. And they have little pills that I've seen on Instagram. I don't know if they work, but like that's very interesting. You put a little pill in there and it pops or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of things out here to keep her clean. You just need to prioritize her, okay? She's not nothing to be played with. Okay, so dating advice, give it time. Like when you start dating somebody, if somebody's asking you out, like if they're trying to take you out, don't rush into anything. Something that I had to learn a long time ago was that you can't just like rush into the feeling that you're getting in that moment. You can't rush into that. You have to go with the flow. Like you have to really get to know the person, let their true colors come out. They will come out, and when they do come out, you'll know what to do in a certain situations. Do not bear all of you right away, because people will take advantage of that. They will see all that you have to give if you give them all of it, and they'll just like take advantage of it. They'll be truthfully, because they thinking in their head, oh damn, this was easy, like I don't really have to do much and look at what I'm getting. So like you just like don't do it in a manipulative way either. Just like, you know, be nice, go out, you know, talk, but don't over give if you're not receiving that same energy. There's no reciprocation there. I just get to like literally just act like friends. Like just act like you guys are friends. And even if things get cute, like holding hands, kissing, whatever the fuck it is, still keep your emotional to a minimum. You can still feel how you want to feel. If you want to have a conversation about it, go ahead, have a conversation about it. But just be mindful, like you're getting to know a person. If you're wanting to build anything with a person, you have to set a foundation. If you don't have a set foundation, then baby, that shit that you building is gonna fall. Okay, so my girl Elyy, she asks, what's your biggest obstacle you overcame as an influencer? So for the purpose, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that, but for the purpose of the girl talk, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about overcoming obstacles. Just in your life period, not even just as an influencer, but you know, as you grow, obstacles change. Like you get presented different obstacles. And I thought that my biggest obstacle that I had to overcome becoming an influencer was basically putting my full time into it, because I'm not gonna lie, I was so scared. You don't know how that's gonna go, but you know, it's ended up working in my favor, thank the Lord. This far in my life, the biggest obstacle that I had to overcome as an influencer was remembering who I am. When you are an influencer, a lot of the times it's your job now. Like you're presented to it 24/7, and it's like you're having to work the way social media works. And a lot of the time you can get caught up in like everything that you see, you're like, damn, okay, let me do this, let me do this, let me do that, and lose yourself. And that's something that I felt like really happened to me. I was doing things that I honestly did not want to do because of the fact that I'm an influencer and this is my job. Like I still, like if y'all was to read the freaking other questions that was on there. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Anyways, what was I saying? See, this is why, what did she even say? She said the water. Doing and making decisions for yourself, a lot of the time, like people won't understand. It gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming, social media, because a lot of people want you to do certain things. They want you to be a certain way. I'm just talking personally for me. I'm literally answering the question. I just keep getting reminded every day, like, oh, you should do this, like you should do that. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Like, and I'm just like, bro, like, damn, like I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the times, if this was not paying me, if I was not getting paid off of social media, I would have been got off of it. I would have been got off this shit. It's not a bad thing, you know, because I have my supporters and I have the people that do watch me and they do support me, and I love that, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Literally, like, I don't know what the fuck. I would not be here if it was not for y'all. I'm literally telling you that right now. You guys keep me going, but it's like, you know, sometimes I really would just get off this out. I'm not gonna lie, I would. And I know that a lot of my supporters could tell that, because I'm not as active as I used to be. I don't be on social media as much as I used to be. Every time I come on, it's either for like I'm getting paid for it, or it's like losing. That's exactly what I'm saying. Losing your drive, because you're literally just losing yourself, if that makes sense. Like when you lose that push that you had when you first started coming up with ideas, you lose like your creativity at one point. You're just like, what do I do now? Like, what can I do here? What can I do there? You start overthinking. But that for me was one of the biggest obstacles for me to overcome, was like losing my drive and having to find myself again. Like, I'm still in the process of doing that, but you know, no complaints, baby. Life is life. It's hard whatever way you take. People think this shit is easy. It's not. Now, overcoming obstacles in life, and this is the last one, and I'm gonna try my best to speak as fast as I can because my camera keeps overheating. Overcoming obstacles in life. Life is a bitch. Okay? Life is a test. Life is beautiful. Life is fun. Life is sad. Life is mad. Life is destruction. Life is everything at the same time. If you ever heard of yin and yang, it is good and it's bad. It is just all of it at once. If you cannot accept life for the bad and the good, then baby, you is forever gonna be miserable, because you can't just take all the good of life and then as soon as things start to get bad, you're just like, you have to find the beauty in all of it and understand that you need both in order for your life to be leveled out. Because in order for you to have a come up, you need to be brought the fuck down. You need to be beat the fuck down in order for you to come the fuck up. It's natural. So whenever you're being presented an obstacle, keep a positive mindset. Just be like, okay, this sucks right now, and this is not going good at all. Go through it. Be patient with yourself whenever you're presented with certain obstacles, and just be like, this is what's happening in this moment, but this means that I am going to feel so much better after this. Something so good is going to happen after this. Keep that mindset, because truthfully, that's how it works. Like, whenever something really bad happens, something really good is coming. Like, just know that that's life. Everybody's going through it. Nobody is not going through obstacles. Everybody's going through their own personal obstacles. Some people are going through some really bad obstacles. That's another thing you need to think about. Be thankful for where you are right now in life. Sadly as it is, there is like different living situations, different family situations, different everything. Like, people go through so much different things in your life, and that's why it's important to be thankful of even breathing air. Like, you're still here, you're still alive, and you're still here, you're still alive. So you're going through everything that you need to go in order for you to become a better person, in order for you to grow and step into your power. Like, just think about it like that. It's like a movie. Like, you have to get through all of the obstacles to get to that ending where it's just like, whoa, like, this is what we've been waiting for. And then there's the part 2 to that bitch. So then you just gotta keep going. That's literally what's gonna happen. But so you guys asked me the best Q&A questions though, like the best Q&A questions. So I think I'm gonna film a Q&A soon. Please ask me these questions when I do a Q&A, because I'm gonna forget. Somebody said, okay, what? These are some really good questions y'all asking me. So that is it for my girl talk, and I do have some actual content coming out that you guys should stay tuned for, because I don't just always want to do like, you know, lifestyle or whatever type videos. Like, I want to actually do some actual content. So stay tuned to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and join me and the family. If you made it this far to the video, make sure to comment this emoji down below. That way I can know that you made it this far to the video. Cop my merch, you know, she's still down there. Follow all my socials. I love you guys. Besos. I'll see you guys later and have a nice day, and goodbye.